I wanted to say what I say and go back to the house and still face her. Because for me, like, the fact that I was taken away, I think that kind of took away from, okay, how would you have been able to handle this situation if you were still there? I wanted to see the situation play out. Yeah, but
you know, think say you and Venita get some similar attributes. Some people
can you
like
highlight any?
In her mouth.
Oh, I mean, yes.
In her mouth.
I have a mouth. She also has a mouth. But I don't think it's exactly similar.
Okay.
I don't think it's similar. I'm not going to speak to how our own mouth is, but I would say that I have a mouth, but it's never with the intention to hurt anybody or belittle anybody or make anybody feel less than themselves. I would never see somebody walk past and do certain gesticulations that would show irritation or show like, oh, why are you here? That type of thing. No. I say things here and there that are not very nice. Most of the times because I have a very weird sense of humor and I just throw around banter, not knowing if that person can actually take it. And I also think that they did me dirty bit because people, we they banter together, but they show my own. But like when I would say things to people, they would say it back to me. But most of the time it was a joke. Okay. But of course, when I'm upset, my words are very heavy. I get that, but it's never really with the intention. So I want to belittle this person.
So with all these your hands right now, so far, that's to say the Doyin one we see inside the Big Brother Naija Star wasn't a strategy. Now Doyin when we redoing.
Yeah, it wasn't a strategy.
That's the redoing.
The good, the bad, the evil. No, I don't think there was any evil. The good, the bad, the mouth, everything was doing. Yes.
All right. When we talk about loyalty right now, because I think before you come up from the house, you know they happy say your girl Angel actually nominate you to come up from the house. But a lot of people when they watch from house talk say, you said you do your own before she do her own. Based on the fact that you nominate her, Bobo. So say why you they really expect loyalty from her based on the fact in her game and now everybody they actually target that 120 million.
Okay, make her answer that question. Angel na individual person, Soma na individual person. Me and Angel don't get talk. Say me, I don't tell her, say Angel, I no go ever put you up. For this house where we day, I no go that place, call your name. And she said the same thing to me, and we did a pinky swear to that. So pinky swear.
Okay.
This thing, yeah. So there was never a pinky swear to I would never put Soma up. Yeah. I just said to her, if I never put Soma up in this house, it would just be because of you. Because I don't want you to be alone in this house. But I never said to her I would never put Soma up. I did not feel like I had any allegiance or whatever to Soma. I felt like I had it with Angel. And just because of the fact that not even just throughout the show, now that particular voting week, we they skipped. Let's say they sit down together with person, say, oh yeah, maybe do this, maybe do. Then you just go there, person can. But I don't think she did it maliciously. To be fair, I think she got there, and sometimes you're going there expecting everybody. I'll say mention 2 names, and you go there and you say mention 3 names. That 3rd name, just the same way Soma came, was I was like, who do I mention? I think that was what happened, and I could see that genuinely she felt remorseful. I could see it. So it's not a big deal.
Then again, the last bus goes with Pere. Then the parrots. Waiting like even at a point you'll be like, don't relax now.
I don't do that.
If you keep quiet. Or that general. Like okay, now we know who Pere be before this season. Right. He was that bad guy. Okay, but this is now make generally clear up on that. From cross home to the recent one. Like waiting really, why were you only approving it? You talk why?
Yeah, because you know what? The thing people don't understand is in that house I always felt like I was never heard. I always felt like, whenever anything
you don't talk almost all the time?
Yes, because I felt like, there were so many times that different narratives were being created about me in different conversations. Okay. Like anyone that I heard, I wanted to change immediately. I don't like being called.
So you feel that particular one when concern Pere?
No, not be the one with concern Pere. If anybody in that house had called me a liar about something that I'm very well sure that I know that I wasn't lying about, I would have faced them and stood my ground until, they heard me properly that I didn't lie. I didn't tell a lie. And I wasn't going to chicken out of it just because, it's anybody.
But you don't feel you've stretched your matter too much?
Now the way I did take film at that time, when I watched the clip, when Big Brother played the clip, I was like, oh, you really went hard. But then also it came from a place of, I was tired of everything being put on my name. Just the same way I got out of the house and immediately they found out someone wrote a letter to Adekunle. The whole house said it was Doyin and nobody just put up their hand and said, what if? Not even it is not Doyin. Just what if there are two people there that I don't know that it's not me. Nobody said, what if it is not Doyin?
So
Let's just give her that bit. Yeah, so that always happened to me. Yes, I had to defend myself so many times. So I just got used to like saying it repeatedly, like, you people must hear me. And I no one hear me, you must hear me. That's like, it just came from a place of help me. Like, I also need help sometimes. I was struggling, and maybe I did it too much, but it was never with the intention to provoke him or anything. And honestly, I don't think that Pere is an abusive person. I don't think that he would ever want to hit me on camera or off camera. I think, maybe it was just pushed to the wall. I don't know, but I did not intend to push him to the wall.
So if you thought say your stay in the house, you thought say it affects your mental health at the point.
They talk affects. I don't get mental health again. Maybe they talk like person get mental. I said they go toilet, they follow myself talk. I don't know say they show now. I was going to the toilet to have conversations with myself because I'm like, babe, Omo, you are losing yourself. I was losing a sense of who I was. I was losing a sense of my confidence was shaking. Everything. Most of the time when I was speaking up for myself, I was scared. Wow. But I was saying, in my head, I'm like, these were people that you watched and you were voting for, and you were. But I was just like, Doyin, you have to.
Okay, more go on if we come back.
Honestly, let's say I go still do the same thing, make a no lie. I was always like speaking to people, let's do this thing. I would call for meetings when it's time to call for meetings. But I'm not gonna fight. If you really decide to take it aggressively, especially with the type of personality that I have, I would have fought with the whole house. And I didn't want that on my reign. I didn't want to get into arguments. No, now the people they were no fight with that bed. Hey, wait, though. Me and Soma, did we ever fight?
Because I enjoy boyfriend.
Me and Mercy, did we ever fight?
And I don't get any argument at any point.
No.
So who you not confide to stay apart from these two of them?
Many people they were no fight. I don't know if they remember people where they just white money.
Okay, white money be like king, Mercy be like queen.
They make excuses. That if I don't show everybody name, they make excuse.
Okay, so before you come on the house, relationship wise, really, you not really be active inside the house like that. Waiting be the reason why.
Okay, so the thing is this. Before I even went on the show, it was very important to me. One thing I wanted to establish on that show is my personality, my character. I wanted people to see Doyin.
Not
Do you understand?
Relationship.
Yeah, I felt like the relationship. To be honest, okay, we cannot talk to the
talk calm, make I drag you.
Of course, now you go say talk calm. No, honestly, I just wanted my personality to show, and I just felt like I have, because in my real life, people tell me, Doyin, you are a movie to watch. So I feel like I have such an wholesome personality. I wanted people to see that. I didn't want the love thing to just be the only thing that we talked about. And also in the house, to be fair, nobody say any love interest really did.
But you talk about
Kiddwaya. No, let me land. No, let me land. When I come, say Kiddwaya in personality choke. That boy, if you leave that. No, I don't know him on you. I don't know him. I know I'm on the internet. I know, but before I come down, I don't know Kiddwaya, and I did very okay. I told the house.
No. Which house? This recent house?
Yes, by the grace of God, I was very fine.
No, I know you say you don't know who Kiddwaya is.
No, I don't know him personally. Like, they give me money and I day. He still choke.
But you know say you get money.
I know he get money for himself. I wait to consign that one. That had nothing to do with anything. It was his personality. Kiddwaya's personality was just, the way I like to banter. I say personal. No meaning of personality.
Right, they try to get the.
Make I bring dictionary for you. Say the way Kiddwaya there. I tell you, I get weird sense of humor. If I tell him, say, you be this one, he say, go give me back. You say, be this one. We dey banter like nobody dey vex. We go laugh, everything, we go run around. And for us,
they talk about.
Yes, for us people, they say, we dey behave like Peking, we dey joke around. So when you're in that confined space and you spend that much time with people and you get along like that, you start, it's not even looking for a romantic relationship. It's just, you start looking for your person, like someone that, companionship really, someone you can spend more time with, and so that was what it was about.
Because you evicted earlier, what?
As they don't know, no. Even as they don't yet say he don't kiss. I say okay, we won't move. And me, I they like to just come on myself for anything we go.
But I thought you mentioned that probably not the fact say like Mercy or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I heard the kiss, so for you to kiss someone, I would think that.
Normal thing inside the house now.
Yeah, but me, I don't want my way to kiss another person, so normal. So,
but now they do truth or dare. Well.
No, that's a different. If it's in a game, that's different. But like if two people, I don't want to speak on this thing. That's their thing. But for me, it was a good thing that he was evicted at that time.
Because if for Yakata, how would she stay?
Who go for? I don't know. I know experience of. I don't know as it will take play out.
So now we're on the outside now. Call.
Waiting. Oh, shake it.
No.
Knowing they're doing there. I get. I took him for that. Should say.
You get serious man outside.
No, I get man. I have got a man.
Okay.
Yeah, and I said many times on the show, but it's okay to have a friend or somebody to spend more time with on the show. It was never going to be anything sexual. No, it was going to just be having your person.
So you also talk, to cut you. Say you already dream about your eviction.
Yeah.
So you be Joseph Alala.
Now for that house, I realized all my powers
him.
came upon me in that house. I know they dream normally, but I had a dream. The week I thought I was gonna leave, I had a dream that in that dream, Phyna was telling me, you are owing me money, but you're not paying me back right now. Don't worry, the money still they accumulate. I didn't go that week, but the week I left, that was the first time I ever dreamt about my mom. I'd never dreamt about my mom, and I'd always prayed that the week I'm leaving, I want to dream about my mom. So I dreamt about my mom. I dreamt that some people were shouting Pere, some people were shouting Doyin, and then my mom came and took me out, and it was just like I was evicted from the show. But it was a battle between Pere and Doyin. I didn't understand, and that was the same week I had the fight with Pere, and I left that week.
And you get the dream where you get that fight.
Yes.
Now you still fight.
Oh man, no.
After
After the fight, I can't realize because now Mashallah, I tell me interpret that dream. If you know as a Mashallah interpret that dream for me. He tell me say, the way they hate you for this and now they hate you for outside though.
Wow.
Because for the dream, I dreamt that my mom took me out and then people ignored me. Right? He say,
You feel say anybody?
I never really check like that. I don't know. People will like.
Your manager supposed to update you now. This one when they tell you not talk this.
No, I know. I never really check, but I know some people really like quality go like me.
Then you talk about something on top. When Ibuka asks you, say, you say like you're supposed to be inside the house because he's the TV god.
I know say God. I say God.
Sorry, TV god. So Nigerian are disappointment based on say they don't keep you inside the house.
You see the thing we say, you put it take my words out of context, right? When I talk that, I don't mean say Nigerians are I mean everybody, you have a right to choose who you're gonna vote for or not. Yeah. From my perspective, I just thought that, I was when I came out.
You say Nigeria not vote for the real people when they desire to date, yeah? Or they push by emotion to vote for whoever they want to vote. Talk to the look your manager.
You know what I feel? I feel say you they fight trouble. I feel say you want make I talk so this small brand where they build, you want make I scatter and but no be you go help me. I plead the fifth. Okay, fight me, I no answer. Fight me.
Wahala.
That means they don't want to say for inside. That really should
So at a point, they even start to compare you and the parrot too. They say, the way they see doing and the parrot, they see. So they don't.
I don't own them already. Don't worry. I say they explore. I won't change my podcast to let's have a conversation. I go incorporate that parrot for there because myself, I know say Nigerians know the lie they talk. When I do what I say, more baby they talk. I talk. But I talk a lot and I speak well.
Okay, more gonna be. Will come back.
Doyin.
No one beats me up.
Doyin say I do your work. That's what you tell parents too.
Manager stop to the whisper enter you here.
That's what you tell parents. Parents, you said it. Parents, you said it. You said it. I heard you. You said it.
I don't change.
You said it.
Allow parents swallow in life. You want for
It's reason if you really look at it, every time Big Brother has introduced housemates into the show, like midway into the show, it's either they all come in fake or they all come in real. There's never been a mix of fake and real.
On past experience.
Yeah, so I analyzed that and I always just felt like Prince was fake. And I felt like Lucy she was acting like I don't know what to do. Prince on the other hand, he came and I felt like he just faced one way, like okay, I don't come now, my mission will come be this. So I always said it to Cece. I was like, I think Lucy and Prince are fake.
Why did I say you mentioned Omashola?
Yes, when they then evicted Prince, I was then saying, you know what, I was thinking Kim and Omashola might be real, but